Okay, barakallahu fikum. I ask Allah to make this easy for me and for you. Today I want to start with you a new topic. We finished the immediate knowledge. What's the immediate knowledge? The immediate knowledge is the knowledge that you need right now. Any person. That's more specific than the personal obligatory knowledge. The personal obligatory knowledge is less urgent, less urgent than the immediate knowledge. Then you have what's a communal obligation to learn. That's other than the personal obligatory knowledge. Now, when we went over the immediate knowledge, we actually we brought together several topics to cover this immediate knowledge. The immediate knowledge, which is a more specific amount of the personal obligatory knowledge. What topics did we bring together? We brought together such topics as aqidah, creed, and fiqh, rules. Those are two different subjects there. And a touch of tasawwuf, Sufism, when we talked about issues of the heart and the other sins of the heart and repentance. There are other religious sciences related to the Quran, related to the hadiths, related to Arabic language. Arabic language is a religious science. So since we went over that obligatory knowledge and brought together several topics, I wanted to single out one of those topics for you, delve a little bit deeper into one of those topics with you, but it's just a little bit deeper. So when we went over the immediate knowledge, it was like we were standing at the seashore and maybe the water was just coming up to our toes, or maybe just coming under our feet only. So let's go a little deeper, probably not even to the ankles, but just in the creed. We will read together, insha'Allah ta'ala, this creedal document, this aqidah. So there's a type of book. They call it an aqidah. It's an aqidah. Aqidah means creed or conviction. But they mean it's a book of aqidah. They would say the aqidah of At-Tahawi, the aqidah of As-Sanusi, etc. This is the aqidah, or it's called the aqidah of Ibn Asakir, meaning it's a book on creed. I like to say a creedal document. This is a very small one and does not go into all of the topics of the creed. This one really mostly addresses the attributes of Allah. It does not go into prophethood and other detailed cases. It's very small. It's enough to fit on a page or less than a page. So let's just start. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قال الشيخ فخر الدين ابن عساكر رحمه الله. Shaykh Fakhruddin ibn Asakir, may Allah have mercy upon him, said, "I'lam arshadana Allah wa iyyak." Know, that means have the knowledge, be knowledgeable. Knowledge is to conceive something as it truly is. So he commanded you, "I'lam, know, have knowledge." And then, before telling you what to know, he made dua. He made dua. He said, "Arshadana Allah wa iyyak." May Allah guide us and you. So a dua is something that you can interject between words of a sentence. Yeah, you can split a sentence apart and put a dua in there. And other things too you could do like that. أنه that يجب على كل مكلف, obligatory upon every accountable one, is, what's an accountable one? The accountable one is the one who is sane, pubescent, and the message of Islam reached him. The message of Islam being, no one is God but Allah, and Muhammad is the messenger of Allah. Or what has that meaning? Reaching him. I'm not saying here he hears it. I'm saying it reaches him. If this minimum meaning reaches a person who is sane and pubescent, then he is accountable, mukallaf, religiously responsible. He is now eligible to go to hell forever. He is now eligible to go to hell forever. Who, according to the religious law, is not eligible to go to hell forever? The prepubescent child, the insane one, like he reached puberty crazy and he stayed crazy all of his life and he died like that, will not go to hell. And the one who never heard the basic message of a messenger, any messenger. So obligatory upon every accountable one is أن يعلم أن الله عز وجل واحد في ملكه, is knowing, conceiving properly that Allah, invincible and great, is wahid, unique, or one, fi mulkihi, in his dominion. One, wahid, means does not have a partner, does not have a counterpart, does not have a second one like him, does not have a similar. When we say Allah has one, that's like saying Allah has no comparison. Fi mulkihi, in his dominion. Should be small d there. The dominion is the creation with a small d. Yani he is the only creator. He is the only God. He is the only Lord. خلق العالم بأسره. He created the universe in its entirety. The alam. خلق العالم. He created, it's translated here as the universe. What's the alam? The alam is everything that came into existence. What does that include? That includes this earth and the sky above it and all the earths below it and all the skies above the sky above us and paradise above that and hell below that and the Arsh above that and the Farsh below that. All of that is everything that Allah created, with whatever is over the Arsh too. That's the alam. Now, whenever I come here to this issue of the alam and explain what it means, and it's translated here as universe, then I remember, then I go into an issue, which is that the word universe really concerns me, because I'm afraid that a person would hear the word universe and he imagines an endless blackness. that has stars that are millions of light years away from each other. And in this black void of space, there's no up and there's no down. And there's solar systems and cosmos and all of that. So that's not what I'm talking about when I say, if I use the word universe. My alternative would be to use the word world. He created the world in its entirety. But then I'm afraid someone thinks I mean just the earth only. But world can mean everything. I think most original way you're going to translate that is he created the world in its entirety, and it means everything, not earth only. Al-ulwiyya was-sufli. Yani, so how is it? I'm going to explain for you now, inshallah. The upper and the lower. So this world has an upper part and a lower part. Al-ulwi was-sufli. What's the upper part? The upper part is the heavens and paradise and the Kursi and the Arsh and Allahul Mahfuz, the guarded tablet, is up there. What's Sufli? The Sufli is the earth and what's below it and hell. And what's below hell, which is the Farsh, ground. Wal Arsha wal Kursi, the Arsh and the Kursi. I don't know why my thing is why my thing separates this way. It's not lining up for me. And the Arsh, maybe it's the footnotes. And the Arsh and the Kursi, that's part of the upper world. So he created the world in its entirety, the whole universe, as it really is. Not like they say in science fiction, have knowledge. He created the whole world, the upper and the lower. So he already said he created the whole world, so it means the upper and the lower, but then he said the upper and the lower. So he split the whole world into two parts for us. Wal arsha wal kursi. And then he mentioned for us two things that are confirmed in the religion. We must believe in them, and they are part of the upper world. The arsh and the kursi. What's the arsh? The arsh is the ceiling of paradise. It's the largest thing that Allah created. Ceiling of paradise means it's over paradise, like how the sky is over the earth. Like a canopy for the paradise, like the sky is a canopy for the earth. Now with the meaning that it's making it enclosed from the top. It's over paradise. The Arsh and the Kursi is below the Arsh. It's much smaller than the Arsh and it's much wider than heavens and earth combined, side by side. Heavens and earth side by side is not wider than the Kursi. All the skies, yani heavens. When I say heavens or also skies, means the same thing. Sama. I mean the same thing. If the skies were lined up side by side and the earth's too, they won't be wider than the Kursi. That's the meaning of the ayah. وَسِعَ كُرْسِيُّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. This Kursi is wider than heavens and earth. Side by side, that is so. وَالسَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And the skies and the earth. Or the heavens and the earth. We could say here, and heavens and earth. You could say it like that in English. وَالسَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. And heavens and earth he created. What's that though for us as Muslims? Heavens means the skies. How many skies are there? 7. It's confirmed in the Quran. وَبَنَيْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعًا شِدَادًا. It means we built over you a sturdy 7. Means a strong 7. We built means we created over you. Allah created over you, you people on the earth, a strong, sturdy 7. That's the 7 heavens. And other verses in the Quran. Those are like stacked over each other with space in between them. There's space between this earth and the sky above us. The sky above us is solid mass. Solid mass, not a blue bubble around the earth. That's science fiction. If you understand what that means, that's not a blue bubble around the earth, then maybe you'll understand something. Maybe you'll understand something. Yani, I'm going to go there. What am I saying to you? I'm saying to you, the sky is over the earth. What does that mean? I mean, literally. And then I was more explicit with you. I said, it is not a bubble surrounding the blue that we see is not a bubble surrounding the earth. So if somebody understands what I am saying, then he's going to say, are you saying? I'm not saying it's flat, though. Not that it's flat. It's not flat. But it's not, for one thing, it's not a sphere. And for another thing, there's no one upside down in comparison to others. But it's not flat. If someone wants to debate with me about this, especially if he's a Muslim, this is how I'm going to argue with him. I'm going to say to him, do you know that in the Quran, Allah tells us that the sky is over the earth? That means something big here. Take a moment to understand what this means. You are not saying the sky is over the earth. Really, when someone believes that the blue that we see is like a bubble around the earth, he actually does not believe in the sky. The sky that we talk about, they actually deny that completely. Their conviction is that this earth is in an infinite void. They would say, once you get to a certain point off of the earth into space, there is no up and there's no down. And there is no such sky as we are describing. But this sky is confirmed in the Quran. And this is what we see. This is what the Quran and the religion teaches us that we see over ourselves. It's an object. When I was still a new learner, I learned. I didn't learn yet that the sky is solid. And I learned in one lesson that color needs to or exists by extension of some body or volume. Something that fills a space. Color exists by extension of something with volume, something that fills a space. So look at everything around you and you see different things have their colors. So, for example, if your chair is black, then the black of this chair will not be existing by itself. Or if your wall is white, the white of the wall will not be existing by itself. This is what I learned in a lesson. This is true. But I had a question. So I asked Sheikh Samir, what's the color of the sky upon? What is the color of the sky upon? I had not yet learned that it was solid. He said the sky is solid, and he tapped the table. Like this thing is solid. And it's mentioned in the Quran that the sky will break into pieces. The sky will be ripped away. وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ كُشِطَتْ. When the sky is ripped away. إِذَا السَّمَاءُ انفَطَرَتْ. When the sky cracks and other things. That's on Judgment Day. Okay, so he created as-samawati wal-ard was-samawati wal-ard, the heavens and earth. So that's what heavens means. Those skies, they are flat, level, perfectly level, with no imperfection. Very wide. They go beyond our range of vision. Subhanallah. And wal-ard, and earth, that's the kind of thing he created. He created 7 of them. One over the other with space in between them. This one that we are upon is the first one, and it is the highest one. And the sky above us is the first one. That's the lowest one. So the first sky is the lowest one. And the first earth is the highest one. And there are no humans on any earth but this one. So there's 7 heavens and 7 earths. That's what's meant by as-samawat wal-ard, heavens and earth, even though earth is a singular word. وَمَا فِيهِمَا وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا, and anything in between them, and anything in them or between them, and anything in them or between them, in heavens and earth or between heavens and earth. What's in the earth? Allah Ta'ala created in the earth mountains and valleys and rivers and oceans, plants and trees and pieces of land, continents, and he made spread throughout that earth all sorts of creatures. Creatures of all different shapes and colors and abilities. What's between heavens and earth? And of course, the human being is amongst what is in the earth. And the human being is the caliph of the earth, meaning amongst the different creatures. Not the animals and not the jinn. What's between heavens and earth? Sun, moon, stars. So here, I'll tell you 2 things. One, an older usage of the word planet, this English word planet. That's kawkab. Kawkab in Arabic, the planet. The older usage of this word includes the sun and the moon and the stars. Now, perhaps you know when they say planet, they mean something in particular. Nowadays, when they say planet, they mean something in particular. So they say there's a type of thing called a star, and they say the sun is a star. And they say there's a kind of thing called the satellite, a natural satellite, not a man-made satellite. The natural satellite, that's the moon. And they say there are many moons. That planet has so many moons, and that planet has so many moons. And they say there's something called a planet. And they say the only planet that is life-sustaining in our solar system is the Earth. So this is their creed. This is not from religious source and does not comply with the religious sources. What they say. Whoa, what do we say then? We say the sun, that's a sun, not a star. And the moon, that's a moon. That's what it is. So they say satellite, we're going to just say it's a moon. And the stars, those are stars. And the earth is the earth. There's a type of thing called Arsh. This is the first one that we are upon. And there are 6 more in descent going down, separated from each other. This is what the scholars said. Yani, and they said there's only one sun and there's only one moon. That's in the books of language. Yani, thus the Muslim scholars in their books of language, that's what they said about the sun and the moon. Because they explained, they said, since there is only one sun and only one moon, then how can we use the word shumus? That's the plural of Shams. Shams is sun. And how can we use the plural of qamar? How can we say aqmar? That's the plural of qamar, moon. They said, because there's only one sun and only one moon. So what does it mean? And then they explain. What's the distance between Earth and sky? 500 years. And we just said sun and moon and stars are between heavens and earth. That means they are inside of a 500-year space. That means then they are not millions of years away. Not even 1 million years away. 1 million years away. Then you probably understand also from this description that I'm giving you that the sun is moving and the moon is moving too. And Allah tells us that the daytime is moving and the night is moving. Yani, there are 2 bodies, a body of light and a body of darkness. They move. The body of light, it's called nahar, daytime. And the body of darkness is called layl, night. These 4 things are moving in their own pathways: sun, moon, day, and night. And the earth itself is stationary, and the sky itself is stationary. Did I just now say the sun goes around the earth? I did not say that. I said it has its own pathway. These 4 things have their own pathways. So, that's the beginning of the Aqidah of Ibn Asakir. I'lam, no. أرشدنا الله وإياك أنه يجب على كل مكلف أن يعلم أن الله عز وجل واحد في ملكه. No, may Allah guide us and you, that obligatory upon every accountable one is knowing that Allah, invincible and great, is unique or one in His dominion. خلق العالم بأسره. He created the universe in its entirety, or He created the world in its entirety. Al-ulwiya was-sufli, the upper and the lower. Wal-arsha wal-kursi, the arsh and the kursi. Was-samawati wal-ard, and heavens and earth. وَمَا فِيهِمَا وَمَا بَيْنَهُمَا, and anything in them or between them. We will stop there. Do you have a question for me, please?